Hi, welcome back to the Recipe for Happiness. I'm Dr. Drew Ramsey. Today we're going to talk about the importance of your annual physical and your brain health. Why it's important to see your doctor every year for taking optimal care of your brain. Number one, your weight. Your doctor's scale isn't going to lie to you. And it's not going to fudge and it's not going to cheat. And you'll get a good sense whether you're gaining weight or losing weight. Why is that important? Well, we know that weight gain and obesity are linked to mental health disorders. Number two, vitamin D. Up to 90% of people in America are deficient in vitamin D. We've always related this to bone health, but we now know more than ever there are tons of vitamin D receptors up in your brain, and they influence everything from inflammation to gene regulation to the birth of new brain cells. Number three, vitamin B12. This is an essential element for keeping your brain healthy. It maintains the insulation around your brain cells called myelin, and it's involved in something called the homocysteine cycle, which is very, very important for keeping optimal brain health. Number four, folates. Folates are a collection of molecules that are absolutely essential for mental health because they're used to make neurotransmitters and also help with the regulation of your DNA. Absolutely essential for proper brain health is to get enough folates, which are in leafy greens or in legumes like lentils. Number five, blood glucose level. 97 million Americans have what's called prediabetes. That means you're not regulating your sugar correctly. And we know over time, people who don't have proper sugar regulation, key areas in the brain that are regulated to mood and memory tend to shrink. So it's very important to catch this right away. Number six, a CBC or complete blood count. You want to make sure that you don't have an anemia. Your brain is incredibly dependent on oxygen. You use more oxygen in your brain than any other organ in your body. And if you have an anemia, that means you have a low blood count. Maybe it's because you're running low on iron. There's several other reasons, but you want to catch that right away. Number seven, check your blood pressure. Why? Well, high blood pressure is a huge risk factor for stroke, which is bleeding into your brain. It's also a big risk factor for getting depressed. So checking your blood pressure every year and doing all the necessary things that you can do to decrease your blood pressure if it's high is absolutely essential to keeping your brain healthy as you get older. Number eight, check your thyroid. Thyroid is the master regulator of your metabolism. A low thyroid is correlated with weight gain, depression, feeling sluggish. High thyroid, I remember the first woman I saw with really bad hyperthyroidism and overactive thyroid. She had so much anxiety, panic attacks, her eyes were bugging out of her head, all from an overactive thyroid. Number nine, use that white coat because your physician is going to remind you in small ways about healthy lifestyle changes, like remembering to exercise, getting enough sleep, or eating right. And I find that oftentimes when my physician tells me something, it kind of sticks in my head a little better. So get that annual reminder for those healthy, happy habits. Number 10, the gateway to specialty care. Your primary care doctor is there to help you diagnose the problems, but if you have a specific issue, let's say a dermatological problem with your skin, or you need a cardiologist, your primary care doctor is going to help you get to that specialist who's going to be the expert in the problem that you're having. All right, that was 10, count them 10 reasons for you to get an annual physical. See your doctor every year. Help practice preventative medicine by doing your part and getting your annual checkup. That's one of the best ways for you to help take care of your brain and a very, very important ingredient in our recipe for happiness. I'll see you next time. Dr. Drew Ramsey.